Alright, here we go. We are back. Rollercoaster Tycoon 2. And we're doing something which we haven't touched in such a long time. Been too long. There was this one video that I did. It's called like the world's hardest, whatever. Anyway, let's cut to the chase. We're back on Quantum's Edge. I can't remember what I'm even doing for it because it's like 2.5 years since then. So, you got to have at least 3,400 guests in your park. You must not let the park rating drop below 700 at any time. Yeah, and if you take a look at it, that's what we're playing with. This little area here is what we're playing with, and you have to purchase more land to open it up. But yeah, wish me luck. It is the return of the hardest challenge in RCT 2 that I know of. It could be more, but the return of Quantum's Edge. Let's do this. So I'm a little bit rusty at the game as I, haven't played this game in a very long time. However, I do remember that when I start a game, I need to figure out how much money guests generate with. I'm hoping the fact that there is no rides yet doesn't affect that, but I might have to just crack on and build one ride first, and then wait for them to come, so I should have it saved. That's the one we want. Here we go. We're going to rotate, and okay, the game's already being annoying. There we go, that is our first ride. Open, hopefully it works without crashing. There we go. Right, open that. And then we should get people starting to generate now, surely. I just hold up for a second while I delete the path. Moment of truth. No one. Alright, fair enough, okay. As many people weren't entering the park or even going near it, I decided to build a lot more roller coasters and shops, just so people can come in. Oh, he's actually came in. How much does he pay? 40 quid. Fair enough. And now are people going to come in? I hope so. We're just gonna buy one mechanic just in case. Rides break down, but we don't have any rubbish yet in the park, so we don't need janitors. Okay, 2 more people have come. Cynthia C, she's got 55. And we've got so many. So in this situation, when trying to get people in the park, all I can really do at that moment, in a cheap and effective way, is just building lots of the same roller coasters, because, even though it is the exact same, people are just gonna, guests in the game are gonna still be interested. And I put a Ferris wheel down for diversity, and but there are people coming. 75 once again. 55. 55. 55. 55 again. 45. Okay, the lowest is 45. So then I set the park value for tickets to exactly 45. And that's because guests spawn with 4 different values, and the lowest just so happens to be 45. Therefore, you want to set your park entrance tickets to a maximum of £45, so you're not rejecting quarter of your guests. Okay, so now we're at the point, we're getting guests in, we're getting money rolling. Now, for survival, we need to actually get our rating up, because the impending doom is most certainly coming for us. Oh my god, how do I manage that? Okay, so something that I've very nearly forgotten about is research. It's so important to do research. And as you can see at the moment, it's doing a souvenir stall. I don't exactly want that. I think later on you might be able to get a motion simulator. So I'm going to try and work up to that. But for now, we're going to put it on the thrill ride. So, something to do to get the, park rating up. It's a bit of a pain. Well, first of all, we get a couple of handymen first, but some new entertainers. It's got to happen. Yeah, I know the wages are very expensive, and in fact, in this game, in the scenario, yeah, the interest rates on the loan you have is extreme. But I don't know, hopefully, you know, it's going to pay off for our survival. And as we can see, we're above the 700 rating, which is perfect. And then to remind you all to do, and this is the most important step that you could do in this scenario, is simply saving the game. Just to know, make sure you use the save as function every time, and that's because, you know, if you need to go back to a save that you did, you know, a while back, then you can, instead of doing a save up to date, because you might do a mistake, save, and then you don't have the previous version back, and that's going to be very important. Okay, so what's happened here? I've run out of space. However, if you place it on top of this, yeah, and then yeah, you get another one. But the only annoying thing was I wasn't able to shift and hold up. I'm not sure if this scenario is trolling me and not letting me do it, or I just genuinely can't. I genuinely can't like shift and go up, and I'm pretty sure that's an RCT 1 thing. But I'll try and find the comment that said you can do that in the game, and I'm sorry if you can. For some reason, I can't. Oh, it's raining. As I just said while playing, it's raining, which is actually brilliant in this scenario because umbrella prices can be hiked up to £20, and guests will buy them anyway, whether it rains. So when it does, then you're going to make a lot of profits. Okay, yeah, I've literally just realised that it's not possible to stack these coasters on top of each other, which is really unfortunate. That was going to be my way of getting a lot more money, but it's not possible. I don't know why, but I did test it in another scenario and it works, but this one it just doesn't. I don't know why, but I'm just going to have to deal with it. Okay, so I've decided to then, as guests are coming in and out of the park at a very quick rate, as you can see it's going up significantly, to then just completely, you know, pay off my loan, since I'm spending £610 per month on it. So hopefully we are more or less at least making profits. Afterwards I took my time, as you know, it's not really a rush, just as long as you sit above the 700 park rating, you'll be alright. So I wanted money to just, you know, settle in a bit more, and then something very exciting happened. Well, as you can see from the thing, I've got the motion simulator, which takes up 4 squares. It's very small, but people love them in this game. So hopefully I'm going to be able to put lots of them down. But my finances are doing pretty well. We're going to purchase up some more land, and yeah, see how it goes. So at this point, I just let money build up a bit. I had to resort to building a path all the way over the top of it, just for the sake of like overcrowding. Built a cinema, and yeah, just making sure that we're all safe. You know, as long as we sit up above the 700s park rating and just continue getting in that money, then it would be alright. My thing just crashed. LIM close to 3. Well, my park rating has not gone down since then. I just can't there it is. It just happens to crash. Whoops. It hasn't decreased park rating at all. Too much. But I hope I'll be alright. Okay, so we have now reached beyond 100 grand. So that should be enough money like saved up to expand. I hope so anyway. Let's just see. Right, so I was at the point where park expand big, get more guests in. You know, I can't do marketing in this, which is just not good. But if I build enough of these rides, then I get enough people in. Was what I thought, but no. You'll see me, you know, at the end of this, in a lot of problems. No more guests are wanting to come in the park, and I don't know why. But, you know, it is what it is at this point. I'm done. Okay, so I've been playing this for, I don't know how long now, like, ages. I've racked up money. Money has stopped because people stopped coming into my park. This ride has crashed, which has now sent my park rating below 700, way below 700. Guests are complaining. I can't afford much more staff than this. This is bad. Like, what? And it's the guests. Okay, look how many rides there are in my park. There's so many rides, and guests are stuck on 1,000. It's stuck. And I don't know where else to go from here. This is too difficult. This is just it's not fun. To the extent that you just spam down the same thing without any, you know, anyone coming in. So for that reason, I'm done. This is it. Like, you know, this is the best that you're getting. You know, I can't stack roller coasters. I can't, you know, I've pretty much filled all the land apart from these corners. But what else can I do? There is nothing. It's done. I'm done with this. Goodbye.